多边主义
Multilateralism doesn't mean that we're not protecting relations between countries. Free trade doesn't mean we're discriminating against fair trade.
民主化、自由贸易。
The Chinese Premier travels to Europe to reiterate China's commitment to strong ties with the European Union. Hello, I'm Anand Naidu, and this is The Heat. Chinese Premier Li Keqiang is in Brussels for the Asia-Europe meeting, also known as the ASEM or ASEM Summit. Leaders from both continents will discuss regional and global issues. This comes after he traveled to the Netherlands and met with Belgian leaders in Brussels. This is the latest attempt by China to strengthen ties with one of its top trading partners. The ASEM Summit is the final stop on Premier Li's tour, and CGTN's Jack Parrock tells us what to expect.
East meets West, but without the US. Asian leaders are in Brussels, including the Chinese Premier and the Japanese and South Korean leaders.
The very high level of the delegations, both on the European and on the Asian side, demonstrates how strategically important it is, this relationship. We are focusing very much on increasing our partnership with Asia, being it on connectivity, being it on security.
US tariffs on Chinese goods have shifted global trading patterns. And this Brussels summit is a chance for Europe and Asia to recommit to sticking to the current order. But it's also an opportunity for pomp and ceremony, for Europe to lay out the red carpet. In the run-up to this summit, Europe started to outline an infrastructure project which could become a rival to China's Belt and Road Initiative. More than 68 countries around the world have signed up to Belt and Road projects funded by Beijing, and the European Union wants to compete. Both Vietnam and Singapore are signing off trade deals with the EU during this summit. The EU says such agreements could pave the way for a bloc-to-bloc agreement with the ASEAN group, the Southeast Asian countries who club together, but which doesn't include China, the Republic of Korea or Japan.
The groundwork needs to be laid for trying to open up trade in the future. And we have now the EU-Japan treaty as well. So I think it's high time that the EU starts seriously talking with China about an ambitious trade deal.
An EU-China trade deal would be a lengthy process, hammering out differences in regulation. But summits like this are intended to put on an outward display of friendship between Europe and Asia. Jack Parrock, CGTN, Brussels.